Hello. Okay, we're just getting set up. So have a seat, relax. Test, 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 test. All right. So find your comfortable spot. And sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. You can sit however you feel comfortable with your legs straight or crossed. And we're going to begin with breathing. So try and take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Fill your lungs with air. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. With each inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And with each exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. As you inhale, allow your spine to get longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. Sitting up straight. And when you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Now go ahead and inhale and raise your arms shoulder length. And we're going to make a circle in one direction with our arms. A small circle, breathing naturally through your nose. Inhale and exhale. And now move your circle in the opposite direction. Now bend your elbows so that your arms or your hands are facing forward, fingertips facing up toward the ceiling in a cactus-like pose. And from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest, inhaling through our nose, and then exhale as we rotate our torso to the left side as far as you can go. And when you're ready to inhale, come back to the center. And then when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side. So inhaling through your nose to the center, exhaling, alternating sides. Try and move with your breath. Spread your fingers. Lift your chest. One more time on each side. And And then bring your forearms together in front of you and interlace your fingers. Lift your elbows so that you're looking at your thumbs. And from here, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, flexing our wrists as much as we can, slowly rotating, breathing through our nose. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making, and we're going to move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands, your palms of your hands together in front of your chest in prayer posture. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. And just take a moment to breathe through your nose. Now, from here, I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to do a seated cat-cow. So if your legs are straight, just go ahead and place your arms, your hands under your knees so that your arms are straight. And if your legs are crossed like mine, just place your hands on your knees. We're using our legs or our knees to help keep our balance. So we're going to do cat-cow, and our head moves last. What we're going to do is inhale as we arch our spine, pull our knees or back of our legs as we move our torso forward, and at the very end, lifting our head. And then when we're ready to exhale, we're going to arch our upper back, tilting back, holding on, and then lowering our head down. When you're ready to inhale, tilt forward, arch your lower back, lift your head. And when you're ready to exhale, again, tilting back, arching your upper spine, and lowering your head, chin down to your chest. Try and move with your breath. Inhaling as you tilt forward, lifting your chin. Exhaling, coming back. Move with your breath, no rush. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, just sit up straight and breathe naturally through your nose. You can bring your arms back in front. Now from here, what we're going to do is take our left hand and bring it behind us for support. And I'm going to demonstrate in two ways how you can do this. So moving your right arm to the right side, watch me first. Moving your right arm to the right side. If you have any shoulder challenges, just bring your arm in front of you as you tilt your torso to the left side and reach as much as you can. That's one alternate. Or you can just lift your arm straight up and tilt to the left side. So if you have a shoulder issue, just feel free to move your arm in front of you and reach to the left side. Otherwise, go ahead and lift your arm as you inhale and exhale, tilting to the left side. Okay, so go ahead and follow your breath. We're going to inhale, reaching, exhale. Inhale, coming back. So follow your breath. One more time. And then we'll switch. So take your right hand behind you for support. And again, if lifting your arm is a challenge, just bring it across in front and reach as far as you can to the right side and then come on back. You'll be inhaling as you come over and exhaling. Otherwise, you can lift your arm, inhaling and exhaling, tilting. Try and keep your hips on the ground. One more time. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and relax, breathing through your nose. All right, now from here, we're just going to get up into a tabletop position on all fours. Place your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Okay. And what we're going to do is I'm going to face forward. So check that your knees are under your hips and your hands are under your shoulders. Make sure your knees are wide enough apart so that you can keep your balance. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And inhale as you reach your right arm and left leg. So opposite arm and leg on the inhale, reaching as much as you can, pulling your navel in toward your spine. And then exhale, coming down. Alternating to the opposite side, left arm and right leg. Inhaling, reaching, pulling our navel in toward our spine as we do this. And when you're ready to exhale, coming back. So move with your breath as you inhale, pull your navel in, reach as much as you can, reaching your foot and your hand, and then coming back down when you're ready, moving with your breath. Keep the navel pulled in toward your spine as you do this. And then pause for a moment. Take a few breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And now we're going to do something similar. Watch me first. What you're going to do is inhale your right arm and left leg, and then move it about 3 or 4 inches away from the center and then back. And then exhale, lowering it down. So do this while your navel is pulled in toward your spine. You're going to inhale and reach, and then tilt a little bit to 11 o'clock or 5 o'clock, and then back to noon and 6 o'clock, and then lower your arm and leg down. So inhale, reaching, and then tilt a little bit, and exhale down, keeping your navel pulled in toward your spine. So the arm moves out to the, if it's your right arm, it moves to the right, and then back to the center. And if it's your left arm, when you're reaching, it's going to move to the left side and then back to the center. Moving with your breath. One more time on each side. And then come back to tabletop position. Spread your knees wide, bring your feet together, and we're going to sit back in child's pose. So lower your hips down to your heels, lower your torso and your forehead as far down as you can, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward, bending our left knee over our left ankle. And when you're ready, come on up into a lower left lunge with your hands in prayer posture. Inhaling as you lift your chest, breathing through your nose. If you need to place something soft under your right knee, you can do that. And for those of you who don't have any shoulder pain, you can inhale and reach your arms up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And then from here, we're going to inhale and exhale, tilting forward, bringing our hands down to the floor. And keeping our right hand on the floor, our right arm straight. We're going to inhale, and you can, if your shoulder is hurting, don't bring your arm all the way up. Just keep it down parallel to the sofa, point at the sofa. So you can keep it parallel to the floor, but if you'd like, you can reach all the way up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. And then inhale and exhale your arm back down. Push the floor away as you pull your left foot back. And we're going to switch feet. Bring your right foot forward. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle as you inhale up into a lower right lunge. Breathing through your nose. Hands in prayer posture. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, but you don't have to. Inhaling, if you're doing that, reaching. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale and exhale as you tilt forward, placing your left hand on the ground, left arm straight. And if you'd like, you can inhale and just reach your arms straight sideways, or if you want to go all the way up, reaching for the ceiling, breathing through your nose. And exhale, coming down. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back, and we're in a tabletop position again. Take a moment to just breathe through your nose. And then we're just going to stand up, slowly walk to the front of your mat, and stand with your feet separated about 5 or 6 inches apart. Check that your feet are under your hips. And from here, we're going to inhale, reaching, exhale, swan dive down. Hands on the outside of your feet. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Take a moment to bend your knees and relax the backs of your legs. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then place your hands on the outside of your feet, bend your knees, and step your right foot back. Keeping the left knee bent over the left ankle, inhale up into Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you can, if you'd like to, you can lift your arms above your head, but you don't need to. You can stay where you are. Reaching, lifting. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands back to prayer posture. And then we're going to go ahead and inhale, reaching up, exhale as you tilt forward and place your hands on the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway, neck and spine parallel to the floor, and then relax down, relaxing your neck and shoulders. Bend your knees as you inhale, palms together above your head, and exhale your hands down by your side. And again, we're going to inhale and swan dive down, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Take a moment to breathe and bend your knees, stretching the backs of your legs gently. Then place your hands on the floor. Make sure your feet are wide enough apart so when you step your left foot back, you can keep your balance. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, come on up into Warrior One. Breathing through your nose. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can lift your arms near your ears as you reach up toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. And then inhale, reach as you tilt forward. Exhale, place your hands on the floor next to your right foot and step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees as we inhale, palms together, and exhale, coming down. All right, so now we're going to do a balancing pose. We'll do tree pose, and if you'd like, you can stand against a wall, if that helps with balance. Place your hands on your hips. Separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches so that your feet are under your hips, maybe 2 or 3, depending on your body size. So, standing up straight, we're going to bend our left knee, placing our weight in our right leg. And you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to lift your left foot off the ground, you can bring your hands into prayer posture if you'd like. And if you want to go further, you can cross your left knee, your left ankle above your right knee. Find a point to focus on. And you can move your arms above your head if you'd like, lifting and reaching for the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back down in front of your chest. And then release your left ankle from above your right knee as you lower your hands and your foot down to the ground. And then gently lift the heels of your feet off the ground, relaxing your leg muscles, your hips. And we'll do that again on the other side. So place your hands on your hips. Find a point to focus on somewhere in front of you. Bend your right knee, placing the weight of your body in your left leg, keeping your right toes on the ground. Now you can stay here if you'd like, or if you want to go further, lift your right foot off the ground. You can also, if you'd like to, place your hands in front of your chest in prayer posture. If you want to go further, you can cross your right ankle above your left knee. And if you'd like, you can lift your arms above your head, reaching for the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. Find a point in front of you to focus on. And if your arms are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back in front of you in prayer posture. And then release your right ankle from above your left knee, lower your hands and your right foot down, and take a moment to gently lift the heels of your feet off the ground, relaxing your legs. All right, so now we're gonna sit down on the mat with our feet in front of us. Move your arms to the side. And we're gonna inhale, go as far as you can, and then exhale, tilting our torso over our legs, keeping our neck and spine parallel to the floor. Lower your hands and your elbows on the outside of your legs onto the floor, lifting your chest as you inhale and exhale through your nose. As your torso relaxes, take long, deep breaths. Allow your body to relax. And as your torso comes further down, you can move your arms, your elbows closer toward your knees and down your calves. Inhale, lifting, exhale, relaxing. And then inhale as you come back up to the center. If you'd like, you can lift your arms above your head and exhale them back down. Now from here, we're going to spread our legs wide as you can. And place your hands behind you with your fingertips pointing away from you. Inhale as you lift your chest, not your head. Inhale as you lift your chest, and then exhale as you use your hands to help guide your torso to come forward. With each exhale, gently tilting as far as you can, and when you're far enough forward, you can bring your arms in front of you, placing your elbows and forearms on the ground. As you inhale, lifting your chest, exhale, relaxing your torso. Follow your breath. Focus on breathing. And then inhale, coming back, and bring your feet together. Now bring the bottoms of your feet together. Grab your ankles or toes. And if your knees are very high in the air, you can place a block or a pillow under your hips if you'd like. Do you want a block or a pillow? Okay. Otherwise, imagine your knees are pressing against a wall. And if your knees are pressing against a wall, you'll notice that they go down. So don't bounce your knees, but imagine that your knees are trying to reach a wall, that you're reaching your knees for the wall. Now inhale with a straight spine and exhale. Sitting up straight, just breathe for a moment. Relaxing your hips. Now we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, you can use your forearms on the inside of your legs to help guide them down. But as you exhale, keeping your torso and your spine and your neck in alignment, tilt forward. With each exhale, try not to bend your head, but bring your torso, your neck and spine as far down as you can. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, relaxing. Try and lower your shoulders from your ears. You might want to grab your toes, grab your feet. Yeah, there you go. Relax your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. You can use your forearms to help guide your legs as far as they'll go. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, relaxing. And then release, coming back up. Scoot your body to the front of the mat with your knees bent. And grab your toes. And straighten out your left leg as much as you can. Breathing through your nose naturally. And then try and move your left leg out to the side. And then back to the center. And lower your left leg down. Switching to the right, lifting it as much as you can. And then moving out to the side. And back to the center. And then back down. Now this time, we're going to pull our navel in as we walk our feet toward our body and tilt back, lifting our heels off the ground, bouncing on our lower spine. And from here, if you'd like, you can lift both feet. And you can experiment. If your knees are bent, that's fine. If your legs are straight, that's great. And again, we're going to try and move our legs as wide as we can while holding on to our toes. Find a point to focus on. And release, lower your feet down. And grab your wrists or your ankle or your elbows and relax. Sit up straight and relax. Now straighten your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in toward your spine. And then inhale as you lift your chest. And exhale as you bring your spine down to the floor with control, slowly coming down. And then straighten your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Take a moment to observe your spine on the ground. And from here, we're going to walk our feet in as close as we can under our knees. Then pull our navel in toward our spine and lift our hips off the ground and lower our hips to the left side of your mat. Then take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And if you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering your left foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your head, your neck, and your torso back to the center. Adjust your feet again so that they're under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower your hips to the right side of your mat. Keeping the shoulders on the ground, we're going to inhale through our nose. And as we exhale, we're going to allow our knees to relax to the left side as we turn our head to gaze at our right hand. So knees relaxing to the left side, head turned and gazing at our right hand. breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, you can bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your hips, your neck, and your torso back to the center. Lower your arms down next to your torso. And from here, we're going to walk our feet again under our knees as much as possible. And we're going to inhale as we lift our hips off the ground, tightening our gluteal muscles, reaching up as far as we can on the inhale, and then exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, so coming down with control. When you're ready to inhale, lifting, tightening your gluteal muscles on the inhale, and exhale, coming an inch away from the ground. Follow your breath, inhaling up, exhaling, coming down. Tightening the gluteal muscles on the inhale. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground and move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. So now we're breathing through our nose, inhaling and exhaling, tightening our gluteal muscles as we maintain our hips lifted off the ground. Take long, deep breaths. Now in the next exhale, we're going to release our straight arms from under our hips as we lower our hips down on the exhale, all the way down. Now lift your feet into the air and then lift your hands up toward the ceiling. And we're going to reach and grab the outer edges of our feet, bending our knees, pulling our feet down into happy baby pose. So our knees are on the outside of our shoulders. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, giving our spine a nice massage. And if you'd like, you can rock up and down as well, lifting your hips and spine off the ground, massaging your spine, releasing any tension you may feel. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale your feet and hands up toward the ceiling and exhale, lowering them down. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So straighten your body out on your mat. You can cover yourself in a blanket or put socks on, however you feel comfortable. Close your eyes as you lay down. Separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms away from your torso and relax your hands with your palms facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. As you inhale, observe your abdomen expanding. And as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists. Relax your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs, your calves, your ankles and toes. Focus on your breath.